Going to be heading toward the bottom of the fifth inning, and again, back in the top of the fifth. No runs, no hits, no errors, and one man left for the prolific power. That one man was Mike Wall, who drew the walk.
Leading off for the Bulldogs, first baseman number 42, Nick Johnson.
As we start the bottom of number 5 for the Bulldogs, Nick Johnson, Alex Starbuck, and John Neese will be due up. Nick Johnson makes contact, the line out to the shortstop. It'll take care of Nick swinging first pitch, so one out in the inning.
Johnson lines out the short for the first out of the inning, bringing up the catcher number 2, Alex Starbuck.
Getting that line out there to Mike Wall. It's short by Johnson swinging first pitch. Starbuck to the plate. He's got a couple of hits today, a single and a double, a run scored back in the third as Alex Starbuck, the catcher, stands in. This in the air toward right. Swim is back. He'll make the play. Fly to right field. Out number 2. Quickly, 2 pitches and 2 outs.
And we have 2 down. It's the right fielder, number 22, John Neese.
John Neese stands in. John is 1 for 1 today with a triple, an RBI, and also on base with a walk. So on base percentage 1,000 for John Neese. And again for John, he had the triple back in the third inning to drive in Starbuck from second. Again, John out of GTCC, formerly Northwest Guilford, 2-0 ball game, bottom of the fifth inning. Kernersville Bulldogs at the plate, wearing the red. Bunt shown by John Neese. And John can't get it down, can't find contact. The 0-1 on John. Again, Logan Self working into the fifth inning, getting a good workout in this ball game. His team trails 2-0, but very little you can say wrong about Logan Self so far, getting the job done. But this pitch will miss to John Self, now 1-1 the count. Again, a lot of work for Logan Self against this group of summer collegians, facing an experienced squad here today. As John stands in, that next pitch will miss. So 2-1 on John Neese. John stands at the plate. The Logan Self pitch. And the dirt's going to miss, so the count goes 3-1. 3-1 count now on John Neese. John gets set. Hard to believe again, John is playing for Kernersville. Used to him playing with all these guys on this power team, but he's with the Bulldogs these days. Pitch to John misses. He draws the walk. So John's been on base all 3 times in this game, a couple of walks and a triple. So John Neese is on board out of GTCC and NWG Northwest Guilford. John Neese on base percentage 1,000 in this game. Draws a walk off Logan Self, a 2-out walk. And Josh Strickland up to the plate next. Strickland 0 for 2. Strickland, the shortstop, is due up next.
Shortstop number 5, Josh Strickland.
2-0 lead for the Bulldogs, the summer collegiate champions in recent years. Very tough team out of Kernersville. John Neese takes off to second. Throw will be nowhere near. Ball gets through. John's headed toward third. John at third is going to hold there. So good run to second by Neese. The throw gets away at second. And John Neese takes third on the throw. So John Neese over at third base in scoring position. Got the 2-out walk. Took second. And then took third on the air on the throw. So John Neese now holding the third base. Third error of the game on the prolific power. Ball gets away for a second from the catcher Donaldson, who calls the time. Logan Self comes in for the cover. At the plate, count even at 1-1 on Josh Strickland, the shortstop for the Bulldogs. Again, you got to like this Bulldog team and what they bring to the field each and every day. A very tough group, and they play a very tough schedule. As Big John, the home plate umpire, cleans off that home plate, decides the dish is a little dirty, needs cleaning off, and he gets the job done, the 1-1. Again, as Strickland stands in. Logan Self on the hill. Logan, the righty, ready, the pitch. Pitch will miss, and again, you wonder about the long-term effects here today, how long it'll be where Logan Self, there is a power player getting set in the pen. with the 2-1 on Strickland. Foul ball, third base side, rolling over our way. Now 2-2 on Josh Strickland at the plates. The 2-2 on Josh. Murray White's on deck, but there are 2 outs in the inning. Runner at third base, John Neese. 2-0 lead for the Bulldogs as we move along in the bottom of number 5 here at Kernersville Glen on a beautiful Wednesday evening. Great night for baseball, great night for anything with these conditions. Ball hit hard. Second baseman can't get to it. Neese is in to score. Neese in to score, and the Bulldogs make it a 3-0 game. Strickland brings him in. Strickland at first base. And Neese on the board.
On the RBI single, bringing up second baseman number 4, Murray White.
So Strickland brings in a run to score as Neese touches home. Again, Neese drew the 2-out walk, stole second base, took third on the throwing error, then comes in to score on the single out toward right by Strickland. Murray White at the plate. White 0 for 2, did get on board by an error on the second baseman for the power. That was back in the second inning. Murray White, the second baseman, at the plate for the Bulldogs. Logan Self still out there on the mound, hanging in there with a 3-0 lead on the board for the Bulldogs here this evening. Runner goes down to second to throw. Won't get him on the back tag. He's at second base with the slide and the stolen base. Josh Strickland down to second. Time is called on the field. 3-0. The Bulldogs with the lead here in the bottom of the 5th. Again, the 1-1 on Murray White at the plate. Second baseman up there for the Bulldogs of Kernersville. Time is called. Runner back to the bag at second. Back in the bag at second goes Josh Strickland. Strickland drove in Neese. Neese got the 2-out walk. Came in to score. Run number 3 on the board for the Dogs. Ready the pitch by Self. And it'll miss now. 2-1 to count. So the 2-1 on Murray White. White gets set again. Logan Self, the right-hander, ready on the hill. Here's the pitch to White. Ball on the ground to the second baseman. Then at first base, and that'll take care of the Bulldogs. So the ground out does get White to close out the inning. But another run up there for the Bulldogs at Kernersville. The Kernersville Bulldogs now lead the prolific Power 3-0. 3-0 Kernersville Bulldogs on the GreensboroSports.com Game of the Week.